you for coming to Tori Magoo 44. Alright, let me turn it off. I love the Stones, what can I say? Anyway, thank you guys for coming by Tori Magoo 44. It is March 25th, 2009. The reason why that's important is for a couple reasons. Number one, today something very exciting happened. About a year ago, Anonymous and Mark Barkover helped me set up my YouTube site, and thank you to anybody who helped on that. I really appreciate it. Most of all, I appreciate all of you who come to this site. It's fantastic. It really is. If you knew how much you're helping other people, you would be amazed. I mean, a year ago, it started, and I thought, okay, I'll talk to a few people, I'll tell my story. Now it's a year later, and this afternoon, we made 7,000 subscriptions. Okay, one person quit. But you know what? Many people always ask me, what can I do? How can I help? You know what? Get some more people to sign up to this site. Pass on the link to your friends. Tell them, come on by, subscribe, it's free. And, there's a thing called critical mass, which is in that book. Remember I told you guys to get that book, Tipping Point? The Tipping Point, it's a great book. But it talks about critical mass, how things can move, and then they just take off, right? Paul Revere's ride, his took off. The other guy, same night, did the same thing, didn't take off. What's the difference? It explains what's the difference. It's very interesting to read. But the point is, I think we're getting pretty close to critical mass on this thing. I mean, it is amazing. People are calling me. I'm getting emails from people. They're waking up. I just left. I mean, every single person who has done that, if I haven't been able to get back to you, congratulations. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And it's a fantastic thing because you're free. You know what I mean? And if you're in and you're thinking, I'd really like to, but I don't think I can, you can. You have every right to. And Scientology, you can say, oh, you're stopping our religion. You know what? No, I'm not stopping your religion. First of all, I don't think you are a religion. I think you're a cult, for my own personal experiences and others, and the definition of cults. But even if you said you were a religion, I don't care about that part of it. I care about the abuses. You stop free speech, you break up families, your medical abuses, the amount of people I know who have died, nearly died myself, right, and experienced serious medical abuses with you, the way you rope in young people, and fair game. Where Hubbard said you can lie, cheat, steal, destroy someone utterly. No, you can't. Not anymore, because we got the net. And we're going to keep telling about it. You do it, we're going to tell people about it. The fact that you declare people, myself included, yes it is, here it is, this SP declare. This is what it looks like. Somebody said, how many times are we going to have to see this? You know what, you might have to see it every video. Because there might be a new person on here who hasn't seen it. And they literally do declare people suppressive, and then no one is allowed to talk to them. And if they do, they're declared suppressive. So that's how they break up families. That's how they, there's literally mothers and fathers who've never, their kids just stopped talking to them. I mean, I had that wonderful letter from that man from Spain who wrote me, the father, saying, thank you, Anonymous, thank you, Tori Magoo. My daughter was in Scientology, and she saw Tori Magoo's videos and Anonymous picketing, and from that, she called her dad and said, Daddy, come pick me up. And he said, I picked her up. She's home. She's out. She's free. And that is so wonderful. It's just such a joy for me that people are from, live communication. I mean, it's ironic because Scientology, Hubbard, like in my very first video when I left in 2000, I was saying, it's called Magoo Dancing in Boston on zenutv.com. And you can see it. And, I'm saying Scientology believes in communication. I mean, I really, that's why I was there. I really thought it did. I thought it was there to help people. And I do think some people get help from it. I do. But it's not on the things that are the abusive things. No, nobody gets helped with that. No family gets help from being broken up by disconnection. They don't. And no, people don't get helped, obviously, by dying. People don't get help by being lied to, their money being fleeced out of tons and tons of money that, and guilt trips that they should do this or else. Those aren't good things. Now, granted, other religions do the same thing as far as the guilt trip, but they don't do these other things, the fair game disconnection. No, they don't. Scientology tries to say they do, and there are similar things to it, but it's not as heavy as disconnection. It is not. Okay, so to all of you who have helped on my YouTube site, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think it's fantastic. You are helping these people. Anonymous, the people that have been helping expose the Scientology abuses, I can't thank you enough. You've done incredible, just incredible stuff. I mean, it's fantastic to hear these people talk and hear their wins. And you're a huge part of it. And the critics and the ex-Scientologists, Mark Headley, fantastic. You know, he's got a great article today on, you know, what he's doing. You can look it up in Riverside. That is terrific. I mean, stuff is rolling. There are tremendous websites out there right now that have been written by people that are, you know, way, you know, fantastic. You know, so the education is out there for anybody kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? I say it all the time. Don't believe me. Go look at both sides and decide for yourself. Because it's a very easy thing to do. You just have to look, read, listen. But one of the basic things you ought to think about is, why can't Scientology say that? Why can't they say, look at both sides? And that was one of the things that started helping me wake up. It was like, wait a minute. My father always said, you know, sit down. You know, if everybody will sit down at the table, it doesn't matter how mad they are. As long as they'll talk to you, that's okay. Because the bullies are the only ones who won't sit down at the table. That's how you know they're a bully, because they won't talk to you. They're just there to, you know, pound you. And their only power is volume, you know, a lot of people together. Or one person like Bill Yachty pretending he's a lot of people when he had 10 identities on the internet while I was in Scientology. You know, basically pounding different people and writing different things, and he was like all over the place. Hi, Bill. He's probably still doing it to this day. Anyway, you guys, thank you. I'm so happy I'm out. I can't tell you. And I'm so happy everybody else is out. This is a good day. And please pass on this link so more people learn about it, less people get roped in, more people get out. It's a good thing. All right? So, peace. Have a great night. Bye-bye.